Welcome to Ultimate Survival Gear. Today, as you guys can see, I have Under Armour boots for review, and these are the brand new Under Armour Micro G Valsetz military tactical boots. And let me tell you guys, I love these boots. I have already reviewed Valsetz, obviously their older version, and I have already reviewed their Valsetz Micro G version. But this is, as you can see, their full-size version of Micro G. And let me tell you guys, it's just as good as the regular Micro G. It is fantastic. If you don't have time to watch a whole review, just get them. You're not gonna be disappointed. The only little thing that I can find with these boots is that the outsole does not have. I wish there was a little bit more aggression on the outsole, but that's literally just me being just trying to find the reason, just trying to find something wrong with this boot. Nothing is wrong with this boot. I love them. The link is in the description below. Currently, they are $135 on Amazon. Well worth it. All right, let the review begin. If some of you already know, this review specifically for my Ultimate Survival Boots section. Basically, if this wasn't just your regular, I mean, this is really not a regular boot. This is a tactical boot. So you are planning for your survival situation regardless. You are going to be running, you are going to be jumping, you are going to be fighting, climbing, whatever in this boot, all right? So these are the survival boots. Would they be good though? Or are there anything that is better? Well, how do we make the judgment? We make the judgment based on 8 different criteria. Let's begin. Criteria number 1, comfort level. And as some of you know, whenever I test all my boots, I do a 3-mile run and then a 5-mile walk and then continue wearing the boots for the rest of the day, so that the total wear time is about 8 hours. So, like I said, fantastic boots. Let's start from a few factors that contribute to that amazing comfort level of these boots. The first one being the weight. Alright, so this is size 10, and let's see exactly. This is a full size, keep in mind. So this technically should be on the heavier side. Let's see exactly how heavy size 10 is. 16.3. Holy cow, guys. Let me tell you, okay. For a full-size boot, 16.3 is unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. Now, to give you some reference numbers, right? If you want a lightweight boot, you're looking for something under 20 ounce. The more under 20 ounce it is, the lighter it is. The more over 20 ounce it is, the heavier it is. 16.3, that is very impressive, all right, to say the least. Fantastic weight. Great job, guys, from Under Armour. Great job. So, weight, fantastic. Obviously, with a lighter weight, it's easier to run. It is easier to walk for extended periods of time. But let's get into the next factor that contributes to that comfort level. It's the insole. Let's start with the insole first, and then we will talk about the outsole. Check this out. Nicely shaped. I actually really like this shape. It's very good arch support here, good heel bed. Overall, I like the cushioniness, the jelliness of this insole. I like it. It's really good. Overall, great insole. I mean, nothing fantastic, nothing crazy, but I like it. Now, once you take out the insole, you don't have anything else that gives you that cushioning here. Not a big of a deal, because overall the outsole is very soft and flexible. There's this good layer of midsole here, which adds definitely to the cushioning, so that's fine, all right? But speaking of the outsole, it is very flexible, as you can see, which is another huge plus, another thing that contributes to the comfort level. Now, let's talk about the cushioning on the inside of the boot. As you can see, the tongue has decent amount of cushioning, very good. The shafts, I love the shafts, are so good. The cushioning is so freaking comfortable. You can literally wear these without the socks and you're gonna feel great. It's just amazing. Super comfortable on the sides, and then the cushioning goes all the way throughout the whole toe box. Fantastic job, Under Armour. Usually you have this here, you just have the cushioning going all the way here, and the toe box, nothing. It's just hard rubber from the inside, or this hard rubber. There is this hard rubber piece, but because it is cushioned from the inside, you're good. So it's fantastic. I mean, I love the comfort level of these. Guys, this is great. This is what I'm talking about. Under Armour just nailed this. Just Nailed this. Well done, Under Armour. Let's move on to the criteria number 2 now, proofing and protection. Now, proofing wise, these are not waterproof, but you do have gusseting going up here approximately. Let's see how far it goes up. Now, it's not the full size of the shaft, obviously, but it is about 6 inches, a little bit more than 6 inches. Now, the lowest point of the shaft is about 6 inches. So, the gusseting, Under Armour implemented here the whole length of the shaft, which is great. So, while this is not waterproofed, it is more or less water resistant from little splashes, and they're not gonna go in because you have the same. I mean, honestly, Under Armour just needs to come out with a waterproof version of this boot, because it's just gonna be fantastic. It's already designed to be a great to have a great waterproofing. So why not just implement it? Now, protection wise, I already mentioned this rubber piece right here going over. Great job, Under Armour. This is what I like to see on all of the boots. While it's still soft, it will give you a decent amount of protection. This part, however, is very soft though, so don't drop nothing heavy on this. Now, while this is soft too, so not much protection here, you still get a little bit of that padding to protect your ankles, so pretty good. The heel, of course, here you have some reinforcement, so pretty good. And obviously, because you have this massive outsole, you have decent amount of protection from the bottom as well. And we will talk about this rubber, this very hard rubber on the very outside, this thin layer. You can see it's great. Okay, let's move on to the criteria number 3, quality and the design features. Now, quality wise, I usually rely on Amazon reviews because these are newer on the market. There are not a lot of reviews just yet on Amazon. The link is in the description below, by the way. But trust me, guys, the reviews are gonna be flying in pretty soon because these are fantastic. These are just great. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of reviews. Don't worry about that. Now, quality-wise, Under Armour, I have plenty. Jeez, I have too much boots. I have too much shoes in my house. That's just what I have to deal with. But I have a lot of stuff from Under Armour that lasted me for years, so I like their quality. I personally have not had any kind of quality problems with Under Armour, but you have to keep in mind that the company is huge, all right, compared to a lot of other stuff on the market. So sometimes they might have factory issues, quality control issues. Not in anything unusual. That's why I like buying from Amazon, because you get it, you open it up. If something is bad, if something is wrong, just send it back for a replacement. It's free. So Amazon, I like it. The link is in the description below. Let's move on to the criteria number 4 now. Outsole, traction and stability. Now, outsole, excellent outsole. Excellent. Now, whenever I test my outsole, I test it during my run and my walk, obviously. So I do it on the variety of different surfaces. I start with older asphalt, then the newer tarmac, dry grass, dry sand, wet sand, rocky road, trail surface, concrete, rubber, kind of like a gym rubber. That's what I have in my gym. I have that rubber flooring. And then obviously I tested on marble and tile, and I also now have a rock wall in my house. This performs great on everything. A little bit slippery on the wet grass because there is not enough of aggression. I wish, you see these grooves right here? That's the kind of aggression I'm talking about. Now, I wish they implemented these here on the back, but I wish they had just this much more, maybe somewhere here or here, I don't know, somewhere in the middle, okay, to give you that grip. Still, it is still a fantastic outsole because the rubber is hard. So these, even though they are kind of rounded up, but it's still, because it's a very hard rubber, it's still pretty aggressive. So overall, fantastic outsole. Could it be better? Yes, if there was a little bit more aggression in the middle, and also some ridges for climbing, for the ropes, for the trees, for whatever. I would like to see some ridges, but overall, and this is oil and slip resistant, so yeah, and it is indeed performs very well on marble and tile. So if you are, if you are in a law enforcement, if you are, even if you're in the military and you want to get black boots for yourself, if you were a security officer, all of these things you can. This outsole, it's probably one of the best choices out there right now on the market. Of everything that I reviewed on this channel, this is, whenever it comes to the tactical boots, if I wanted to buy tactical boots right now, would be my choice. The Under Micro G. Now they have a lot of different versions. They have these ones with the full shaft, they have a shorter shaft, so mid-size, they have them with the zip. They all great, alright? They all fantastic. It's just, which one do you prefer? Is it going to be this specific one or the other one with the zipper? It's up to you. But overall, Micro G is right now the best on the market whenever it comes to tactical boots, in my opinion. But yeah, you know, you don't have to listen to me. I reviewed hundreds of boots, but it's, you know, it's up to you guys to make that choice. Let's move on to the criteria number 5 real quick. It's the temperature. Now, these are not winter boots, so they don't have any insulation, and because they're not waterproof, I would not recommend them necessarily in the winter. You can get away with some colder temperatures if you implement insulated socks, but you need winterproof boots. I'm sorry, winterproof. Waterproof. Waterproof is kind of winterproof in a way, plus the insulation, obviously. But you do need the waterproof for the winter. In the hot temperatures, however, these are very nice and breathable, even though you have a lot of cushioning, a lot of padding. It's still nicely, as you can see, it's kind of like porous, all right? My camera is not too quick on the focus, but it is porous, so you still get some air through it. Now, whenever I was running, it was like 95 degrees, so it was hot, and I did not overheat. Nice. Yeah, I love it. Let's move on to the criterion number 6 real quick. It's the sizing. These are true to the size. Just get yourself half a size bigger over your normal shoe size. So if your sneakers are 9.5, get these in a size 10 so you have a little bit of extra space. It will help you. It will make it more comfortable. Trust me. That was a good advice that I got a long time ago, and it changed the game for me. Let's move on to the criteria number 7 now, balance for application. So if this really was your survival boot, and you know, if you are a law enforcement, if you are in the military, if you are in service, you obviously, this will be your ultimate survival boot, because you are wearing it for service and you are ready for action. You are ready to be in a survival situation, all right? So this is very important. I have high demands, trust me. For my boots, I have high demands, and especially for the reviews for stuff like this, I have high demands because I know the people that get these, okay? And this is, like I said, right now, one of the best, most comfortable options, one of the best outsoles, one of the best comfort levels, one of the best weight-wise boots out there, just minus the waterproofing. So that's really the only thing. That's the only thing that I can say. Guys, if you need waterproof, if you are somewhere in the wet conditions, unfortunately that's a no-go. But I really hope that Under Armour decides to one day to release a GTX version of these. They're gonna be more expensive, yes, but for the ultimate protection, you're gonna have to get a waterproof version. But overall, this is as good with the comfort level and the outsole and the protection and the lightweight as it gets at the moment on the market. And the very last criterion here is criterion number 8, the price, $135 on Amazon. The link is in the description below. Definitely a fair price for these. Is there a competition in the price range? Yeah, there are some decent boots in $135 for sure. There are some really good boots out there. Not necessarily tactical, more like a hiking that you can use as tactical boots, but they would be just as comfortable. They would be just as great outsole and all that. So there is competition from Salomon, from Daner. Check them out. I reviewed them on this channel. I have the reviews. Check them out. But still, this is great right here. So let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think about the review? What do you think about these boots? If you found this review useful, please consider subscribing. That definitely helps. If you want to support me even more, you can support me through Patreon. Just $1 a month that you can donate towards my reviews. All the money that I receive through there, it goes right back into this channel. I buy these products to review them. I get a better equipment, better lighting, better microphone, better this, better that, just to make my content better and more helpful for you guys. So thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you have any requests for reviews, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.